So that's our album, and this is our second pop-up page. It's a proposal box that I made. So let's get on with this. First of all, we will need 2 pieces of cardstock, and I have already shared the measurements in the cutting guide. So follow along, put the tape on the last 2 edges and fold these 2 lines. Fold on all the score lines like this. After that, remove the tape backing of one of these pieces and then stick this, lining it up with the edge of our fold in the center of the page. I am just eyeballing it. You can just measure if you like, and then stick this part here, right? After that, remove the tape backing, fold it like this, and then close like this. Now do the same thing for this piece. I'm sticking this up with this here, again lining it up with the edge. Make sure that it's totally in sync, it's not going outside, otherwise the basket which we will make on the cover, on this covering this whole thing, it will be a bit of a problem. Then fold this again and then close it from this side. Once you're done, this will be something like a box kind of thing. Now you can do 2 things if you like. If you can staple them from the sides. I will just put glue, not completely to the top, a little bit left over, so that we can insert our embellishment in the center like this. Okay. The next thing is we will need this kind of a pattern paper. You can just use anything contrast with the base. So this is one I have edged, make a scallop edge from my punch, or you can use any die and do this. After that we will do the scoring. So we have to cover it. I will just to make sure that you and me on the same page. What we will do is we will just measure the side. Sometimes while sticking, the pieces go here and there, and then the measurement is a little bit tricky. So see, this one is 2 1/8 inch and this side is 2 inches. It should have been 2 inches from this also, but since we stick it, sometimes like a manual error kind of thing happens. Yeah, so 2 inches, 2 inches, 2 1/8 and 2 1/8. So that's how we will do the scoring for this one. So for this, I am just doing the hinge, the 1/2 inch hinge. So scoring it 1/2 inch, and then 2 1/8 from here. So it will be 2 5/8, then 4 5/8, then 6 3/4, and then 8 3/4. So this is 1/2 inch hinge, and then 2 1/8 inch, then 2 inches, then 2 1/8 inch, and then 2 inches again. So you can cut off the extra part. Now we will cover the whole thing. So make sure you're putting the 2 1/8 inch side on the, on the proper place, and then just check if it's covering the whole basket properly or not. I think it is like this. Yeah. So what we will do next is put the glue on the sides. And then I have put the tape on the hinge here. First, let me just stick the sides. So this is 2 1/8 inch first here. So removing the tape backing here, sticking it. Like this. Make sure that it's stuck to both the sides of the box, and for that we can just wait for it to dry. So let's wait for it to dry, and then we will fold it. Now once your box is done, it's dried up, now close your whole thing and it will take its natural shape. See? Okay, this is done. The next part is, take your lid part from the pattern paper. I have put tape on one of the edges. on the pattern paper side, not on the white side. And I'm just removing the tape backing. Secure this on this edge on the inside. Okay, so mine is a little bit broader, so it's not fitting properly. So I'm just cutting a small sliver out of it like this. Now let's try it. Yeah, now I'm going to stick this on the inside of my box. Right, now take another piece of cardstock. I have put tape on the outermost edges, two sides. Now remove your tape backing from this. Okay, stick it on the front of your box on the bottom like this. Okay, and then remove this backing, fold it, and then close your box. Now let's do the decoration part. First, I'm going to stick my teddy bear on the inner part here and stick it inside. If you want to make it like a ring box, like for proposal, you can stick it in the rings, the ring bands, or anything that you have that you like, you can do that. After this, I have taken a long acetate piece and I'm going to stick this at the back of my teddy. Now I have put the video in the fast forward mode. I'm just decorating it with elements that I have in my stash. I have used angel punch to cut out these angels in mirror images in the golden cardstock, and I'm sticking it on the pieces of acetate to give it an effect that they are flying in the air. Then rest of the elements are from the paper pack that I used, and I have made the box complete with the beautiful elements which complete the look of a proposal box, like a Valentine's Day heart, some lovebirds, a bow, and a beautiful flower bouquets on the sides. The small pop-up piece on the front of the box is to stick more elements so that the complete box looks more fuller. The arrangement is more beautiful. You can experiment with the things that you have. Finally, I'm just putting the photo booklets and decorating it with the flower bouquets. The purpose of the sticking the circles is to let the user know that where the booklet's gonna open, and it also gives a beautiful effect since our photo booklets are quite plain. You can use things that you have in your stash and use your imagination to make the full arrangement, and you can also add some sentiments. Flowers are always a great way to complete the whole look. With this, we finish our pop-up page. To know the measurements, just read the captions down below and follow all the rules, and I'll share the measurements with you. Till then, happy crafting and see you in the next video.